So you are going to run 100 miles race, and right now you are looking for the tips how to best prepare yourself for such a long distance. Where you are in luck, because today I will be sharing with you 5 different tips that I learned after my recent 100-mile race, and I will definitely use these lessons into my other races. So tip number 1, have a clear written plan, because when you will be running 100 miles, you will be tired, your brain will be smashed. You won't be thinking clearly, and then you won't have a clear solution to your current situation happening at that moment. So have a written plan, and if you've got a crew team and supporters, then definitely share it with them so they can help you to obviously quickly change your current situation. So for example, if you can barely keep awake, then write down, okay, if I can't have my eyes open, this is what I do, X, Y, Z. And that leads us to the second tip, which is research how to stay awake. Because unless you are a super quick, you are a pro athlete that can finish the race within 14-15 hours, but then you wouldn't be watching that video, then you will be going into the night, because majority of the time you will finish the race around 23-24 hours, or even longer, depends, what's the elevation of the race, things like that. And for some, it's very easy to stay awake. They're like the night owls. They can, go forever during the night without the sleep. However, I'm not like that. I like to go sleep at 9 p.m. and I was struggling during my race. I'm struggling, guys. It's almost 11 o'clock, but I'm so sleepy. When I go normally sleep at 9 and I'm already past my bedtime. I couldn't stay awake. And then you may think, okay, change clothes. I've done it, didn't work. Listen to music. I've done it, didn't work. Some people say take some coffee tablets. I had them, but I couldn't try them because I was sick, I was throwing up. So that was out of the equation. So right now I know I need to research for some other things, how I can stay awake. So that goes into your race as well. If you like sleep during the night, and if you have a problem staying awake during the night, then definitely have a good research about that subject. Tip number 3, food choices. So hopefully you tested different foods during your training runs. Time for the first break. And as always, I've got a pretzel with me. However, every 100-miler is different, and sometimes you would be fine with the food that you had during your training runs. However, sometimes your stomach will completely shut down.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
The most favorite foods, you will be like, you know what? I don't want to eat. You will be like forcing that food inside you. And this is what happened to me. My stomach completely shut. And in the evening, just to keep the calories in, I went to the aid station and had a pizza. And that led to me throwing up. And then obviously, I couldn't run anymore. I had to slow down, walk just to settle the stomach. Definitely have a different food choices. Try some liquid alternatives, and this is what I will be doing into my other races. It's just to make sure that I still getting the calories in and I've got energy to push forward. Ready for the next tip? Here it goes. Tip number 4, have a proper running plan. Unless you are a psycho and you just want to go without preparing yourself into the 100 miles, go for it. Why not? But don't be surprised if you get injured. However, have a proper running plan, and if you can afford a running coach, definitely go for it. You might be like me, a fitness freak. When you commit to something, you go 100% in, and sometimes you may overdo. And this is what happens to me. So sometimes you overdo and then you arrive at the training where you are tired, or it will lead to the injury. And this happened to me on the beginning of this year, where I went into 100 miles, and just before the 100-kilometer mark, I got injured. My groin just didn't want to cooperate with me. So I just shuffled to the 100 kilometers mark and I just call it off. And after that I was like, no, I will work with the coach who prepares the proper plan for me, push me when I need to be pushed, but also pull me back when I need some rest, recovery, making sure I arrive to the race ready, fresh, and then not having any injuries. And this 100 mile that I did a few weeks ago, that was perfect. I finished it, I didn't have any injuries, and literally a couple days after, I was on the road running again. So definitely, if you can afford, go for a running coach. So we're going into the last 5th tip, and it's very, very important. Have someone to push you at the end, because running 100 miles, running for so many hours, your emotions will be all over the place. One minute you will be laughing, another minute you will be crying. And it goes the same with the motivation. 1 minute you will be like top of the world, another minute like you will be in the pain cave. And especially at the end, this is what happened to me. At the end, I just lacked that motivation. I was like, you know what, I'll just go slowly. No, have someone that you can call to, or if someone is with you, to push you. So in the end, when you want to go slowly, unless you've got the injury, then obviously don't push it. But if you're all good, then have someone to push you, to tell you, no, you have to keep going, you have to keep running until the end. It's very, very important. So have that external force to push you. Okay, so that's it. That's my 5 tips, well, 5 lessons really that I learned from my last 100 miles, and then definitely I will put some planning into more races in the future. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and obviously if you did, then share it with your other friends who are running, who are thinking of 100 miles or even longer races, because sharing is caring. But also, you know the drill. There is a magic button called subscribe, and the funny one, thumbs up. So press them both to help me grow. And I'll see you at the next video. Peace out.